Singing sweet songs of a melody pure and true. What's up, Carvana? First one in. Let me turn the camera around. What's up, guys? What is going on? You guys realize that it's Monday and I'm home? Carvana, what's going on? Welcome. Nivas, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Kyle in the house, no Tennessee. Kyle remembered. Yeah, so tennis, the season is done. It starts next week for the next season, for fall. Elizabeth from Texas. What's going on, Elizabeth? Hardik. Kitsuri Devi. How you doing, Kitsuri? Bahut shukriya aap aya or laikia. Thank you. Nivas, sweetie, hello. Kitsuri says hi. What's going on, Kitsuri? Good morning to you. I'll call you Devi. Devi, aap kaise ho? Devi, do you speak English, by the way? Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, big bro. What's going on? Hello, H. We got Tina in the house. What's going on, Tina? How you doing? Daniel Berry Sports. What's going on, Daniel? Kitsuri is doing some sort of dance. Hail Lord Krishna. Hail Lord Krishna. Yay, NAFTA. Dude, that joke was just too much, man. Hail Lord Krishna. How are you, big brother? Devi, do you know English? Or do I have to speak in Hindi? Kyle, everyone, T, Kitsuri, David, welcome, and Nivas from India, don't speak English. I don't speak English, says Carvana. Rajni, aap kaise ho, Rajni? Radhe Radhe, bahut shukriya aap aaya. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, aapka swagat to everyone joining from India. Good Monday evening, handsome. Karen and Emily, my Chihuahua dog, we missed you. Your Monday morning live chat. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, Karen. How are you? How's your day going? And welcome, Red White. Hello, Mr. HS. What's going on, Red White? Welcome. How's your day going? Hello, Elizabeth. Tina. Hello, everyone in the chat. Thanks again for the super chat today. Of course, Elizabeth. It was nothing. It was just something small. I just saw that target on the bottom, but it didn't even move when I did that. I was like, oh shit, I see that you have a target over there. And I was like, let me just try to help you out with the target. And then it didn't even move. I don't know if it was because the donation was small or something. Kitsuri Devi, hello. Jai Hind, brother. Jai Hind. Jai Hind, Rajni. I love you. What is going on here? Hannah Williams. What's going on, Hannah? Hi, host, and everyone. What's going on, Hannah? Good to see you here. Welcome. And Trisha, thank you for posting that. Appreciate you. Hail Lord Krishna, Krishna's turn. What is going on here? A lot of madness. Jaden Little. What's going on, Jaden? Welcome to the live stream. Kitsuri, welcome. Fine. All right, now it's getting to be a little too much. We gotta chill with the Elizabeth, sweet lady. The pickleball season is done. I bet you kept stats and share them with people who don't care. I played softball with geeks like you. I do keep stats, man. I do have a spreadsheet. I'll be honest about that, but I don't share it. You know I'm not a bragger. It's 4 a.m. stopping by to show some love. Appreciate you, Hannah. Get some sleep. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll definitely be stopping by your stream as well. Guys, warm welcome to Hannah. You guys got to check her out. It's going to be a good place to hang out for all of us. She's really sweet, very entertaining, from Nigeria. Was it Nigeria? I think it was Nigeria. But thank you, Hannah. Kitsuri Devi. Okay. Har Har Mahadev. Hello, Carvana. Like done, bro. Thank you, Hannah. 7 likes in 3 minutes. Legendary. What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Hello, everyone. Krishna's turn. Tina, please like and subscribe. That's right, guys. Tap your screen. Jai Shri Ram. What in the world? Jumping back to bed. All right, good night, Hannah. Thank you so much. Pyro, listen to Miguel Funk with Spanish subtitles, please. All right, I will check it out, Pyro. Miguel Funk. I'm going to have to write that down. Hang on one second, because I'll actually listen to it. Miguel, but I can't do it on live stream, just so you know, because I'll get Spanish subtitles. Spanish subs. Okay, because I'll get copyrighted. But welcome, Pyro. Let's see who we got in here. We got Just Laura. What's going on, Laura Wallflower? Hey, what happened to your other name, by the way, Laura? Are you just not using that? Like, this is your backup one? Elizabeth, Om Namah Shiva. See you when I wake up later. See you later, Hannah. Thanks again. Trish in the house. What's going on, Trish? Om Namah Shiva. Listen to Miguel Funk. Yep, I got that. I will do. Exactly, Navas. Listen to Miguel. Yes, I will. Carvana. Uganda. Thank you. I'm going to remember that. Uganda. How do I store that in my long-term memory? Uganda. Okay, got it. Thank you to whoever's spamming the hearts. Alaska in the house. I'm a Nigerian prince. I don't know. Based on what I've seen on your video, you don't look like a Nigerian prince. What's going on, Alaska? Good to see you, brother. Uganda. Okay, I got to store that now. Residence. Rade. Hannah's from Uganda. Andy from Uganda. Greetings from Uganda. I'm in my short shorts and boots. Yo, Kyle, you gonna go live right after me? What's the deal? What bully did you did that to your nose? Yeah, I got a hump on my nose right over here. So it's a pretty long nose. But I was just born that way. And I think it's also basketball. I used to play basketball. Why? I think it looks a little more messed up because of the reflection of the light. But I see what you're talking about now. I'm telling you, it's the lighting. Watch. You see? Now it's fine. It's a reflection on my skin. All right. I got a big nose. What can I do? Join the council and all will be forgiven. What's going on, JNS? What is up with the new people here? No backup. I was going through a life crisis where I needed a change and can't go back for 14 days. A life crisis. We all go through that at some point or another, Laura. I completely understand that. I've thought of making some changes myself, but I hold back from it. Elizabeth, Blue, I don't know what happened to Blue. I messaged her yesterday. I was like, you abandoned me again. Hannah, I'm from India, friends. What up, Big H? We got Cuzzy Cuz in the house. By the way, Jay, I am really sorry because I didn't mean any offense to your son. You know, I was just joking around, just being playful. So when I was saying the shower cap thing, I was just saying it as a joke, you know, like as like banter, you know. But what was funny was when you didn't get it either. So when you didn't get it when you were trying to explain to us, and you're like, yeah, you can call him a girl, you know. And then he was like, no, you can't call me a girl. That was funny, man. But that's cool, man. I respect all of that, man. So, you know, I didn't mean any offense. You know, I'm all about love and respect, brother. And thanks for showing up, man. Kyle, oh yeah, I am ready to go live. Nice. All right, so Kyle is going to be going live right after this live, guys. So we're going to hang out at Kyle. We're going to show him some love. And in case you guys don't know Kyle, yeah, he's a good friend of ours. He's been with us since the beginning at Funky K. So make sure you sub up to him. John Taylor, Mount Everlasting. Teehee. What's up, John Taylor? Good to see you, brother. What up, fams? Kyle, aren't you always loved the mullet? Let's see, Raj of God. What's going on, Raj of God? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? How's it going? Artful in the house. We got Arthur here. How you doing, Arthur? You got awesome Hugh. Thanks a lot, John Taylor. But you know what? I got to get a real streaming light because this light, I see what that guy was saying. You know, it does make my nose look crooked. Nivas, nice to meet you too. Hey, my cousin Trish. Send me $10,000 so I can process $3 million from my wealth to send you some of my Nigerian prince money. All right, no problem, Alaska. Check is on the way. We got Shivani in the house. What's going on, Shivani? I'm so glad you showed up. You know, I was trying to catch you on Vartika's live. I was like, let me see if she's on there. And I saw you were on there, and I was like, oh, she must be sleeping now. So you must be in bed right now with one eye open. So Shivani's like watching me like I'm watching her, one eye open. Shivani, I hopefully you didn't take any offense to that. Our conversation earlier today, because I don't want to lose you as a friend. Hey, Artful, Paul, bro said my nose is bigger than yours. Want to compare anything else? J bro, sup? So Mark, when you write sup J bro, it translates to J bro soup. So if you look at it on my end, it puts the translation symbol and then it writes J bro and then soup, SOUP. Because I used to go on this other channel and I used to go, yo, what's up? And I used to be like, yo, sup bro, or yo, sup, something like that. And it would constantly transfer it to soup. Hey, Queen Elizabeth. Hi, Mark. Your twin is on the way. Now it's all good. Yeah, hopefully, man, because I didn't mean anything. Yo, we got H Insecurity in the house. What's going on, H Insecurity? That's my twin brother. I'm the secure one. He's the insecure one. So everybody, warm welcome to H Insecurity. It's a hard fight to get this trouser snake out, but I pee freely in my backyard. It's all good, Big H. All right, I'm glad everything's all right, man, because I didn't know whether I caused any trouble over there. Because I saw him trying to shut off the camera, so I felt kind of bad. Elizabeth, Kyle, Nivas, Hannah, your videos are super pretty cute and gorgeous. Rena Official, good morning, Rena. Cat's Eye fan, do you like K-pop? My daughter loves K-pop. Cat's Eye fan, we had somebody that was in here not too long ago, and he actually said that he was part of a K-pop band. Can you help me today again? I feel like mother and father always preferred you as a son, and you got all the looks and the smarts. I don't know, man. You're pretty good looking yourself, I'd say you're the better looking one, H Insecurity. You just got to accept it, man. What's good? Sadia in the house. What's going on, Sadia? Good to see you. Got Laura, hi, Paul available. Rina, good morning. Jai Hind, Rina. आपका स्वागत. मैं बहुत खुश हुआ आप सब लोग इंडिया से आया. Do you like K-pop? Yeah, I like some K-pop. Well, I mean, I don't know anything offhand, so don't test me on anything. H Insecure, you're out of luck. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Rena. Sarah, you've made it when you have satire to your channel. Sarah, we had someone else that was that was H Security's #1 fan. This was way in the beginning, and it ended up being Justin. And then H Security's bodyguard. Oh, this one was pretty cool. H Insecurity. Brother is approximately one business day behind the chat. All right, let me catch up. Was good. Good morning, bro. What's up, my guys? What's your name? What's up, Mohammed Saleh? My name is Hardik, and welcome to the live stream. Sarah, he's officially made it. Ashi Singh, welcome. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Where are you joining us from? Hardik, I learned something. Now I don't do that again. All right. Thank you, Shivani. I'm glad you didn't take any offense. Yeah, I see that. H Insecurity. Welcome to Ashi. It's rather translate to row. Exactly, Texas. Exactly, Elizabeth. Mohammed Saleh, hey, thank you. Nivas. My daughter also likes cat's eyes. Yes, Laura. Let's see. Sarah, thank you. Mark, I'm wearing these boots all afternoon. I think I broke them in after I lubed them up. This guy looks Indian. Ashi, I am American Indian. So I was born here in the US, in the United States, in New York, and my parents are from India. How about yourself, Ashi? Where are you joining us from? Top of the morning to you. Hello, everyone. Hi, Hardik. What's the bleeding story, Billy Elliot? Hi, Navas. What up, Funky? His grandparents are from India. Exactly. My grandparents and my parents are from India. My parents are from Mumbai and Hyderabad. Let's see. I'm from India. Which part of India are you from? Ashi Singh. And Sasri Akal, Ashi. Meow Sadia. We got Sam in the house. What's going on, Sam? Good to see you. I am from India too. Join the council and I'm all caught up. There you go, insecure. H insecurity. I'm all caught up. Hang on one second. Let me, now all of a sudden. Sadia, Mark, Sam, Sasri Akal. Hardik, it's 6:42 a.m. I'm going to sleep now because of Vartika's live streaming. I'm not able to sleep properly. So now I'm going to sleep. All right, get some rest, Shivani. You need it for your immune system, and I will catch you later. But join us later if you can't sleep, all right? And dream about me, okay? All right, Shivani? All right, good night. Catch you later. Billy Elliott, your Irish accent is improving. And from Djibouti. I've heard of Djibouti before. Where is that, John Taylor? And welcome, John Taylor. Do you know Hindi? हाँ, मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी आता हूँ. मैं बोल सकता हूँ, पर शिवानी मुझे सिखा रहे हैं. So मैं थोड़ा सा आता है. मैं सब समझता है, but थोड़ा सा आता है. I've had my nipples out all afternoon. Hey, Sam, why I dream about you. You just can't help it, Shivani. It's just going to happen naturally. Is your sleep back to normal, Elizabeth? Did the reset work? Blasting the nips. Good night, Shivani. How's everyone? I'm doing fantastic, Sam. How are you? How's your day going? How's your tooth, by the way? How's your toothache? Everything good with that? You know what I wish we could do on YouTube? I wish, like, you know how on StreamYard, we could play music in the background? YouTube should have that same thing. Because those are some good beats. Do you guys, actually, you know what? Let me just ask you on here. Let's see. Poll. Do you prefer music in the background? The live stream. I prefer music. No. Okay, there we go. Here we go. All right, let's see. Let me catch up. Good night, Shivani. How's everyone? Billy, not yet, but it's getting there. I'm kidding. I'm drinking while texting. All good, John. What are you drinking, by the way? And cheers to you. Salute to everyone that's drinking. You know what I should have included? That it would have to be AI music. Or I could do AI beats. Ashi Singh is laughing. Ashi here. We are besties. T-Sam Co. What's going on, TS? Welcome to the live stream. Where are you joining us from? You don't listen to me here, then what do you do in my dream? I don't listen to you there either. I tell you what to do. I'm like, Shivani, close your mouth, breathe properly while you're sleeping. Yeah, Navas. Yeah, some drum and bass. Ashi Singh. Billy, no hi, hello, direct good night. You got to be so cautious with Shivani. You have to be extremely cautious. You have to approach her very correctly. Alaska, Russian hard bass. Bro, I saw Elizabeth singing a Hindi song yesterday and I'm like, damn, bro, she sings so, she does. Was she singing Tanhai? Because I saw that one. She was singing Tanhai. She's got such a fantastic voice and she's like learning the language. Like I've seen her like type sentences. It's very impressive. I'm gonna get the cap on and uncut a Pearson and the taint. I'm gonna get the cap on and uncut Pearson and the taint. Yes, brother, how are we doing today? Doing fantastic, Rocks. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Get some clothes in your spice collection. Great for, yes, that's what I told her yesterday, Laura. I was saying the same thing. Clothes really help for toothaches. I like the rock option on StreamYard. Yeah, I do like that too. If you guys want to, what we can do is we could do a little time on here and then we'll switch over to StreamYard. So you guys can jump on, say what's up, and then Kyle is going to jump on. And Kyle is going to do a live stream. By the way, guys, Kyle is going to be going live right after this channel. I'm going to be hanging out over there as well. So please sub up to him. He's a good friend. He has been here since the beginning. So show him some love and sub up to him if you don't know him. We've built a great community over here, so you guys are all welcome to join. I like to keep up with you guys outside of the live stream as well. So there's a Discord channel if you want to join up. And that Discord channel, you could find it on the main page of my YouTube channel. Image size is perfect. I am able to see your face with closed eyes. That's because I'm in your dreams. Shivani, Nivas, do you understand Hindi? Yes, मैं सब समझता हूँ, Ashi. Just only very few words. Like Shivani uses certain words that I can't understand. Like she'll use a big word or like a very uncommon word. And that's when I go, Khabardar! And then she fixes it. I'll never post any YouTube content on my Facebook, but I put my latest short up and everyone is very concerned. Yeah, dude, I don't know if you should have done that. You put it on Facebook. You couldn't keep it to, like, you couldn't segregate the two, keep it on YouTube. Sadia, thank you very much. I would never put any of my stuff on Facebook. Jam out with your clam out. Dude, you ain't got no shame either on the pot or drinking on the camera. Wow. Why would I have any shame? I prefer no music at all. So far it's 54 and all right, we're going to get to 20 and then we're going to decide. No, I'm Tamil, but I do understand a little Hindi. Ashi, which state are you from? Hardik, in my dream, I will be I don't know about that, Shivani. I said everyone Shivani, so Hardik doesn't have to read a Mexican hello way. Fine, Navas, oh, thank you. H, of course, Elizabeth. And you got all the emojis. Sadia, hi. Sadia, yeah, you are Indian too. Good morning. Sadia is Desi. I don't know if she's Indian, but I know she's Desi. Why do I feel like you would look good in Gucci linen? I don't know, man. But I don't do anything too high end. I think the only few things that I have that are high end is probably my wallet and some shoes, but that's about it. Yadav Poonam, what's going on, Poonam? Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, aapka swagat. CD Burlock, HS, I have a recipe for a simple hydration drink. Red raspberry, honey, and 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon salt. I gotta try that out, CD Burlock. Can you shoot me a message with that? Like leave it on a short or something? Let me set you guys up over here. Let's see. Sadia, I said no. I am Bengali. Radhe Radhe Yadav. Poonam, thank you for joining. Bahut shukriya, aap sab log aaya India se. High security, bro. We got Wow. We got Ashi Singh. Survival Empire in the house. What's going on, Survival? Good to see you, brother. And welcome. Like done, PK. PK, bahut shukriya. How are you, brother? Main theek hoon, Yadav. Aap kaise ho? Let's see. Hi, Survival. Main theek hoon. I'll do the StreamYard. That sounds great. Kyle, I'm glad you're going to use it, brother. I'm back. So you know what we'll do then? Then I'll cut this one short. Like, I just want to try to get to like 50, 60 around that range. Then I'll cut it off and then we'll jump onto yours. And then I want to jump on your StreamYard as well. How are the daughters at home? My daughters are great. They were excited because they got new book bags today for school. So they were very excited about it and carrying an empty book bag all day. Not gonna lie, seeing all of the Indian, Pakistani, Bengali solidarity on here makes me wish I was more in touch with the culture. Sarah, same here, you know. For so long in the beginning, I was trying to get the Indian audience or the Indian audience from India. And it was very difficult for me to tap that market. And because I love the culture, but it was just tough to break in. And then, I think it was from Shivani. Like I met Shivani. I was going to a couple of other channels, but Shivani is the first one that I connected with. And through her, I met other like great people, and then it just kept on growing. The community kept on growing. And these people show a lot of love. You know, like they come on, they drop a like, they try to communicate. Even some people, they don't even understand English, they still hang out. Hardik, I'm listening to you in my earbuds. That's easy for my dream. Please speak good things about me. Yeah, but Shivani just gets on my nerves sometimes because you've gone somewhere. But yeah, they're awesome people. It's just that I feel like they have these behaviors. They were taught certain things, like on YouTube, like the spamming thing and stuff, like which is normal on like other channels, like on the channels on India, but it's just for chat algorithm. So it's supposed to like improve the algorithm. I mean, over here it's considered spamming, but over there it's normal. That's why you could see like they don't get blocked over here, but it does. They do write the same thing over and over again. No music until you prefer it, Hardik. Well, let's see, we have 65. We're going to get to 20, and that's going to be final. And then we're going to go with that vote. Sadia, Sarah, don't worry. It's in your blood. It will come out automatically. And plus, Sarah, you can interact with them on here. And plus, you could sub up to a lot of these channels. Well, whoever you find interesting. I could tell you the good ones. Shivani is a good one. Vartika, Nihal. They're all good people. Elizabeth, your Hindi is literally better than mine. Yeah, her Hindi is fantastic. Congratulations for 1K. Thank you, Risu. Bahut shukriya. I remember Risu from like way in the beginning, and he was like giving me advice. He's a moderator on another channel, and he's like, your channel's gonna grow. I know your channel's gonna grow. He was telling me this when my sub count was under 100, and he's like, I'm telling you, your channel is gonna blow up, you know. So thanks so much for that, Risu. I appreciate that confidence. Please shout out my friend Patterson. Shout out to Patterson. What's up, Georgie? Welcome to the live stream. Good morning, Bhaiya. How are you? Hey, Divya. How are you? Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Aapka Swagat. Divya, I met your mom and your dad. I was chatting with your mom, and I think she was a little weirded out. You know, like she was like, you know, why is this guy coming on here and chatting to my daughter? And then I was like, oh, I'm Hardik. And then I don't know if that helped, but then she was just like, I was like, nice to meet you, Divya's mom. And then I said, what's your name? I said, my name is Hardik. And then she said, my name is Hindustan. And then I met your dad, and I go, oh, is this Hindustan's husband? Hi, Carvana. Sarah, you're Pakistani, right? Carvana, bye. See you guys. Ashi, you're leaving? All right. Sat Sri Akal, man. I will see you, brother. Karina Kumari. See, now Karina, she's from India. She doesn't speak any English at all, but she comes over here just to support the channel. Karina, good morning. आप कैसे हो? बहुत शुक्रिया आप आया. मैं बहुत खुश हुआ आप सब लोग आया. Karina, good morning, sir. Yes, Sadia, but born and raised in America. I'm practically naked. We get it, Kyle, but you better put on some clothes for that StreamYard. Hi, Kyle. How come you don't talk to me on camera? Karina, morning. Let's see. Anand, आप कैसे हो भाई? Radhe Radhe Anand, bahut shukriya aap aaya. Message, how, email, on YouTube. Good morning to you. Karina, like done. Dusky Queen in the house. What's going on, Dusky Queen? Hang on one second. Dusky, aap kaise ho? Thank you so much for joining. By the way, Sarah, this is another one. If you guys want to join a channel where they can speak Hindi and speak English, and that's an entertaining channel, Dusky Queen is another one. I really like her channel. Really cool person. Hang on one second. I gotta add her as a... And there we go. Okay, Anand, Asi by Navas, Sarah, no way. Like done, 31 done. Thank you so much, Dusky. How are you? How's your... Good morning to you. How's your morning going? Any plans for today? Mark, if Kyle can do a hyperlink, I am on like a fat kid on chocolate cake. Yeah, Mark, I think the best method was what Trish and Elizabeth were saying, which was put it in a community post, and then it makes it accessible to everyone. Someone say chocolate cake. Dusky Queen, welcome. Join car. Blue is doing, bro. Hang on one second. Channel activity. I'm just gonna do it, man. I'll just remove everything later on. Elizabeth, we ever do a collab, we need to attempt a Hindi conversation, and you'll see. By the way, Sarah, we are going to be doing a StreamYard on Kyle's. If you want to join in, you could do audio or video, but it's going to be after this live. What about Sia, the Tongan girl? Sia is awesome. I haven't seen her in a while. She's been busy. I mean, she's got a big channel, man. She's got like 20K subs. So She's got business to handle, and she's a businesswoman. Risu, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Sadia, Sarah H says, I'm a reverse coconut. That's right, reverse coconut. Hardik, keep praising me. I am listening to you, but I am your best friend. Remember this. Yes, you are, Shivani. Yes, you are. My best friend from India. Sarah, I hope we can be on the same team. Define spamming repeatedly, same message. Yes, the same message, CD. Let's see. We got Karina. Shivani is like Katak's relative. They seem so similar. You know, I think I've met Katak one time on Shivani's live stream. Or was it on Nihal's live stream. Now earbuds on, no comments. Karina, Harish too is great to chat with, and Hafiz, they will offer advice if you have questions. Yeah, I like them both too. Harish is really awesome too. But I mean, these guys are quick with the chat, especially Harish. I mean, he gets so many messages, but he's always at the end. Burlock, yes, that's spamming, so it's caps and obnoxious. Let's see, Billy, Navas. So, Fanbow, what's going on, Fanbow? Welcome to the live stream. I always shout you out at the end of every live stream, but I rarely see you on. Salute to everybody on this Mental Health Monday. We all need to check on our people, to see how everybody is feeling. Absolutely, fanboy. That is 100% correct. Always reach out to the ones that are quiet. Sometimes they just need a phone call or a text message. A phone call is better though. But 100% agree with that, Fanbow. Thank you for that. You can also sub up to Fart Baby. Yes. Where is Fart Baby, by the way? Tamo in the house. Hi, bro. Guess what? What's going on, Tamo? And welcome to the live stream. Where you been? Lazy Boy. Hey, you got a great voice. Lazy Boy appreciates it. Lazy Boy speaks in third person. How's it going, Lazy Boy? And welcome to the live stream. Just got a new car today. Audi RS6 2022, 670 horsepower. Damn, man. Congrats. Did you put up pictures? I want to see a video on YouTube. Just take off the license plate. Don't show the registration sticker and show it to me. I really want to see it, man. I love cars. And I love the RS6. And congrats, man. That's a big deal, man. Take good care of it. Do your oil change every 3,000 miles. You got an Audi, man. That's crazy. All the women are Angel Sadia. Fart Baby definitely provides some interesting cultural commentary. Fart Baby is freaking hilarious, man. He really gets irritated. But his algorithm is so screwed up now because I pinned him on the bottom, and then everyone from India started subbing up to him. So I'm sure like things are popping up on his algorithm that he's just like, how the heck is this happening? Pinky Sharma, like done. Thank you, Pinky Sharma. Good morning and Vande Mataram. आपका स्वागत, बहुत शुक्रिया. आप इधर आया morning में. Thank you. Give your hands for me. Nivas, let's see, currently Lazy Boy just got from the damn night shift. IT sucks. Dude, I was in IT too, man. But dude, I gotta say it pays well, you know. But why don't you try to get a day shift? And what do you do in IT, Lazy Boy? Bro, I'll do OT tomorrow for you only. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, man. And Tamo, by the way, there's a Discord. If you don't feel like putting it on YouTube, you could jump on the Discord. The link is right on my main page of YouTube. And you could send it to me on there directly if you don't want to. Hit 140 and had 2 more gears, scared me. Yeah, be careful with that, man. Don't ruin it. You know, you got to make sure that, because you just bought it. So make sure you do that fresh oil change because you don't know when the last time it was changed. You want to be very cautious in the very beginning. Pyro, yes, I will listen to it. I've been doing this for 20 minutes. Pyro, I promise I will listen to it. I even wrote it down. I actually wrote it down, but I can't do it while I'm on live stream. She is there. I am for Carvana, but we got 23 votes. All right, so we got music in the background, guys. Now, I can't listen to Miguel Funk because it's copyrighted, but I can put on some music. She is there. I'm at Carvana. Pyro says no, so just run and listen to the music of your panic flight of those. Okay. I'm a biker and the beast would whip my bike. Damn, man. XD, Fart Baby meets Karma. And soon enough they will forget it. Just running. Pyro, it's a troll. I do software things for Deloitte. All right, nice. Dude, you're working for a great company, man. Deloitte and Tushy. Hey, Tamo, Pyro, but my heart is locked in a chest of Carvana. Okay, only if she leaves me, I can leave, or so it's her decision. Nivas, that was one of the most horrific. I know, that was terrible. But my heart is locked in the chest of Carvana. Only if she leaves me, I can leave, or so it's her decision. Nivas, someone needs to slap the romance out of you. I thought you have tennis on Mondays. No, not today. So the season ended, Tangy Dove, and welcome to the live stream. No hi, hello. Just, I thought you had tennis on Mondays. Welcome to the live. How you doing? Where you been? Was good? Tamil, Pyro, Atif Alam. What's going on, Atif Alam? Salam alaikum. Atif. Hey, Tangy, LOL, Hardik. Where are you from? I'm in New York, in Long Island, New York, in the USA, United States of America. Bro knows I'm real, been here for a while. Yeah, I know Tamo. Tamo's been here for a hot minute. But your voice is reminding me of my ugly boss. Was he that ugly? All right, let me get some music going on in the background. Hello, H, because we got 56% of people that keeps on moving. Hello, H, India, Bangladesh, our neighbors. That's right, Nivas. Walaikum assalam, brother. What up, Mark? All right, let me get some music going on in the background, guys. Give me 1 second. Hit cancel here, and then I'll go to YouTube. I think I want, you know what I'll do is I'll open up StreamYard, and I wonder if I could just play music. Let's see, no, I can't do that. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Copyright. Whoops. Copyright. Free. What do you call that? Okay, soft background music. There we go. All right, let's see. Calm, no copyright. Let's see if we could do with this. Hopefully this is good. Let's see. Put the volume up. Oh, I gotta pause Nihal because I have his Bhavna Mishra. Why is she running on my thing? I think I finished Nihal's playlist, by the way, Shivani. I know you're listening in, pretending to sleep. All right, you guys tell me if it's too loud, all right? Hopefully it's not going to be an issue. You tell me if that's too loud, all right? Let's see, where did I leave off? Seems like it's a little too loud. Let's see, where did I leave off? Okay, walaikum salam, brother. What up, Mark? Where does Carvana went? Yeah, Carvana, where are you? I am from India. Well, what does that mean? God is great. Hail Lord Krishna. Tamo, it means peace be upon you. I like to learn. Hey buddy, how about you? What's going on, Alpha? How you doing, Alpha? Welcome to the live stream. How is your Monday going? All is good, Tangy. Guys, thank you all for hitting that like button. We got to 42 already. Appreciate that. Thanks, Elizabeth. How are you, big brother? I'm doing fantastic. Kitsuri Devi, मैं ठीक हूँ. आप कैसे हो? Kiss bro, don't spam. Exactly. Thanks, but we don't do that in here. Exactly. Atif. Okay, Lazy Boy. My boss had the voice, but you got the personality. Hey, thanks a lot, Lazy Boy. Appreciate it, man. How's the music, guys? You guys okay with this music? You know what would have been nice? Let's try a different one. I want something a little faster. Oh, it's 50-50 now with 30 votes. All right, well. All right. How long has it been since you, okay, Chitra says, good morning. Hang on one second. I'm going to get to your message in just a moment. Let me just catch up. We have Nihal in the house. What's going on, Nihal? Nihal, aapka playlist ho gaya. Sab ho gaya. So, you need to add more videos to your playlist because the whole thing is finished. And you won't get credit. If I play the same video again, it's not going to give you credit. So you have to add more videos on there if you have any. Good to see you, brother. Chitra, what's going on, Chitra? Welcome to the live stream. Good morning, bro. Good morning, Nihal. Good to see you, brother. Good morning. Alpha, how long has it been since you visited India? About a long time, man. I'm going to say like 15 years, maybe. Tamo, I'm in the UK, so there's been a big divide with religion. Everyone is entitled to own beliefs and kisses hit on both sides. What are you doing, bro? Nothing much, just chilling, Chitra, hanging out, catching up with everyone. Welcome. Music is too loud. Thank you, Kyle. Is that a little better? Oh. Live and let live. Nihal, what's good, bro? Okay, bro. Good morning. Ninth Gate. Hardik, we got Jason in the house. Hardik, I'm here in the background kicking ass and taking names. Your stream is more interesting than the other things I'm dealing with, but gotta multitask. Dude, props to you, man. I wish I could multitask, but I have no ability to do that. I gave up on trying that. But thanks for joining in, Jason. Appreciate you, brother. Good morning, brother. Good morning, Atif. Aap kaise ho? Thank you for joining in. Are you doing StreamYard? No, I'm not doing StreamYard. This is just from YouTube. Copyright-free music. I think I owe my actual boss an apology after this live. Kyle, you know, you do StreamYard on yours. I'll jump on the panel. I'll hang out over there. Mark will jump on as well. Well, I don't know if Mark is going to jump on if I jump on, though. So we'll wait for Mark to jump on, and then I'll jump on. But just don't tell him about it. I think I owe my actual boss an apology after this live. As long as he doesn't know your channel name on here. Roger Reardon, fuck off. What's going on, Roger? Welcome to the live stream. I'm from Kolkata, brother. Atif, I have family in Kolkata. My mom is from Hyderabad, my dad is from Mumbai, but I have a lot of family in Kolkata. Hi, Mark. Chitra, call me Navas. Chitra, I see we both are Indian, bro. These auto translations. I know, it is weird. I could turn it off, though. I could turn off the auto translation. Me acha hoon bhai. How are you, brother? Main theek hoon. Atif, main bahut badhiya hoon. We got Mo in the house. I'm gonna buy. Dude, the carom board is awesome. Would your wife play? Oh, is it Navas? Roger, bad start, be better. Buy pen. All I see is buy pendulum. Elizabeth, your message got translated. All right, 52% said music. So now, guys, hit that like button if you haven't. We're almost to 50. Just in case you guys forgot, I'm gonna trash that message. Anyone got any questions, or should I use my own? Let's see, I got a question. If you guys don't have one, let me put it on this one. Would you ever advise military? Oops, let me skip this. Yes, would absolutely not. That's the question. Let's see. Hardik, can you please turn it off? Yeah, I'll turn it off. Sadia says, turn it off. I am going to turn it off. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. Like and subscribe. Done, brother. Thank you, Atif. Both shukriya. I have a question. Ask away, Elizabeth. For you, H. Ask away. Ask away. You never have to preface it. Chitra, I am from Tamil Nadu. And yes, I am circumcised, Elizabeth. One more sentence and I'm asking for a salary hike. Okay, you are from Tamil Nadu, Nivas bro. Yes, Atif. Your greetings, Jai Hind, Aapka Swagat. What's the part in the middle? So I say, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Aapka Swagat. What is the part in the middle and what does it mean? Something like Vande Mataram. So yeah, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Aapka Swagat. You can just type it in and it'll explain it on Google. Thanks, HS. Of course, Sadia. I'm from Kolkata. All right, so guys, the reason why I put up this question, right, is because before, back in the days, I would be like, absolutely not. Nobody should join the military, even though we obviously we need backup, right? We need people to defend the country, right? But the problem was that back then, I felt like the government was not doing enough for people. I felt like they were not, thank you to whoever's spamming the hearts, appreciate that. But I felt like the government was not giving enough benefits to people who were serving in the military. They were not providing them with enough mental health. They were not providing them, I mean, I saw, like I said, a lot of foreclosed property. They were all veterans or they were in the military, and it was just sad to see that happening to people who defended the country or, provided a service, and sacrificed their life, whether it was in the front lines or whether it was behind the scenes. But it's just sad to see that they were in that position, and it does take a toll depending on what you're doing in the military. But before I would highly advise against it. But lately I feel like I've come into contact with a lot of people who are in the military, and it seems like they did well for themselves, And I also see, like, for example, I was at tennis. I mentioned this story. I don't know if you all were there, but I was playing tennis. This was 2 weeks ago, and there was this guy who was playing tennis, and he was like, "Oh, do you play golf?" And I was like, "No." And then I used to, but I threw all my clubs away. I gave up on it because I was too slow for it. I didn't have the correct posture for it. But the main reason that turned me off was that I was playing, and people were behind me, like waiting for the hole, and I was taking too long, and they kind of got irritated, and I was like, "Oh, this is not for me. I don't like the pressure," So I stopped playing, and I would go to the driving range and stuff, but not enough. So anyway, I quit golf, and then I picked up tennis. But anyway, so this guy's telling me about it, and he was in the military. He served. And so I asked him, I was like, "Oh, how much are these lessons that you're talking about, that you're taking?" And so he was like, "Oh, it's actually free. The government provides it for people who have PTSD and that served in the military." And I was like, wow, that is awesome that the government is actually doing something and taking care of the people that served. So that was impressive. And plus, like, I like to see when people are doing well financially that have served, because before, back, like, I felt like the way that it worked, you wouldn't be able to survive after you got out of the military, Balo achi bai tumi kemon acho bai. Sadia, okay, sorry, that's a different language. Pit Viper in the house. What's going on, Pit Viper? How you doing, brother? Do you have another freaking name? Are you serious? Pit Viper 4565. Hi, HS. I hope that you are well. Hi, Blue Crew. Why aren't you in blue? I'm so confused right now, man. You have way too many names. Moondog in the house. What's going on, Moondog? Yes, I would, but I would advise them to spend 24 with me, giving them a dose of reality of military life first. Got it. So you would still advise it, even though you went through all that. You would still advise. You would still suggest for some people that it's a good move. I think that if you don't want to go to school, you don't want to go to college, and that's that's the route you want to go. Yeah, I feel like you need that that dose of reality, or that guidance from someone who actually served, just so you know what to expect. Because a lot of people, when you're young, it sounds cool to them when you're going to be joining the military. You know, I remember I wanted to join, but I was a scrawny ass dude. My parents were completely against it. They were like, "You're Indian. We don't join the military." Like, there's no place for us in the military. Yes, bye. Bye. I'm very happy. Where are you from, Sadia brother? Sadia is a female. Never wanted to a loved one but to go in the military. So many come out with exactly. Laura, I agree. I feel like almost everyone that I know, it's impacted them in some way or another, mentally or physically. That's the worst part. Mentally or physically, one way or another. Statistically, you're screwed. Oh man, I missed a whole bunch of messages. What was I up to? I think you're just taking care of business. Mark and Trish, you guys know what's going on. I am going to. Okay, I left off at Elizabeth, I think. Where are you from, Saudi brother? Yeah. Okay. Drove military transport shuttle for 4 years. The kids decided to enlist because they wanted to see the world, get their education paid for, and they didn't have hope for the future in small towns. So was it a good move or a bad move, Elizabeth? Like, I mean, this is a while ago, right? This is 4 years ago. So when they enlisted, have you kept in contact with any of them afterwards just to see how they're doing, or you lost touch with all of them? Shri, what's going on, Pooja? Good morning, Pooja. Welcome to the live stream. Like done, both shukriya. Sadia, lazy boy, depends. Does the military come with weekends and unlimited sick leave? I actually don't know how it works, how the military works. I don't even know like what the pension is, or like what the benefits are after you serve. You know, like I'm so in the dark with all that stuff. How are you? मैं ठीक हूँ, पूजा. आप कैसे हो? Good morning. आपका स्वागत. Do you visit Kolkata in the past, Saudi brother? Don't get me wrong, that I full support the ones who served. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for the people who served. But money is not worth your mental health. Exactly. I feel like they paid the price. They sacrificed things that they can never get back. So even if they got, well, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about a lot of them. A lot of them that did serve and either got PTSD or some, either some other mental thing or physical issue. Millions of dollars will not be able to resolve that. So in the end, it doesn't matter about the dollar amount, right? I mean, who likes, I mean, you could have all that money, but you're still in pain, you know, or even your mental health. If that's not right, yeah, you can buy all the stuff you want. 99% wouldn't make it past lunch. It's not cool. Atif, yes, I did visit Kolkata. Riley, Pollard Learnings, Roscoe, who said, what's up, Agent Wolf? What's up, Riley? Welcome to the live stream. Indiana joins military. Indians join military. Agent Wolf, very rarely. Very rarely do they join. Shahrukh Khan, Fauja, if your daughters wanted to do only, absolutely not, Mr. Inappropriate. I would not allow that at all. Look at me, I am mental. I wouldn't say you're mental, bro. You're a funny dude. You came out of it, but then again, I don't know enough, but it seems like you came out unscathed. And that's, I know I have no backing behind that because we don't really get into details. But the way that you just seem like a happy individual who has done their time, who got to retire early in life. You're going to get to enjoy your years. I mean, you're still young, bro. You have your whole life ahead of you still, you know, which is, I think, every person's dream. But I don't know how much damage it's done to you on the mental aspect of things, you know. But from what I've seen, you just seem chill, man. You seem like you're enjoying life, like you're appreciating the fact of where you're at. When brother, which year, Saudia brother? No, I only drove for them for testing and then up until they shipped out to boot camp. Got it. Where are you from? USA. Yes, USA, New York. Agent Wolf, welcome. My little brother insists he wants to join. I warn him against it, but he believes it will provide meaning, structure, and fraternity. Yeah, Sarah, it's scary. How old is your little brother, by the way? Because I mean, from everyone that I've spoken to, statistically speaking, I'd say 95% of them would not recommend it. Would not recommend it to someone else. Like it really does a number on you, you know? Security, what's going on? Possum Holla, good to see you, brother. Please tell Virginia I said hi. Where are you headed? You headed to work, or you're on your way home, or are you at home? I enlisted the day after 9/11. I was driving a truck around Washington, D.C. and watching the Pentagon hit. Damn, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. I have all these answers. Dude, I'd love to hear it. You know, how about Kyle? I kind of wish I was on a StreamYard right now, man. We're almost approaching an hour. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. We're at 49 likes on my end. I know you guys probably see 50, but we're short by one like. If you guys can hit that, I'd really appreciate it. I don't visit Bangladesh, but I want to visit. Wolfie, yes. Atif Aslam. LOL, brother-in-law. Moondog. Got to sleep. Catch you again. Lazy boy, take care, man. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Thank you so much for joining in. Appreciate you. And we'll catch you on the next one. Moondog, thank you for your service. That's right, guys. There's quite a few people that I want to thank for their service. Moondog, Kyle, we got Trisha's husband served as well. A lot of good people, and anyone who I may have missed. I know Elizabeth did some stuff did some service as well. City Emerald in the house. What's going on, City? When my life's longest friend joined the Marines, he said it was because he knew he needed discipline. He said, I need someone to kick my ass again and then again. He sure learned to swear. But now, how did he come out of it? City, I want to know what the aftermath was. Possum, bye everyone. Bye, Lazy Boy. Thanks so much. You are Indian origin, brother. Yes, I was born here, Atif, in New York, in the USA. Parents are from India. My siblings also were born over here. I thought you mentioned you were putting up street. No, not on mine, on yours. You're doing it, bro. Elizabeth, my pleasure. LOL City. Because I was thinking to do it. I was thinking to do 1 hour on here and then start it. But I'd rather just be on your channel chilling, man. For some of them, I think it was a good choice, especially Navy and Air Force. Was anyone here in the Navy or Air Force? Yeah, I think he was actually in LOL, how rarely Indian join. No, Indians are not meant for battle, bro. Look at the way we're built, you know? Like when we're young, we're not jacked up. Yeah, there's those rare ones that are jacked up, like my brother. My brother's jacked up, but I mean, usually we're scrawny and I wouldn't put an Indian on the front lines, man. I mean, like, I just feel like, you know, put them behind a computer, you know, have them like, you know, they could be your accountant, they could be a lawyer, they could be a doctor, but front lines, I don't know about that. Good night, Lazy. Hey, Possum. Hey, Possum, sorry, brother. Howdy, Tex. Ready by John. Wolfie, it happens. I'm at work till 2:30 a.m. Damn, man, 2:30. Are you getting used to this shift? Like, do you like it now, or do you feel like you're still getting it, like, you're kind of sick of it? My brother is 22. He has a finance degree and a cushy email job. So what is he thinking, Sarah? Knock some sense into him. Like, that is like, I mean, he's got it set for him. He's got a degree. He's got it. Is he built for the military, Sarah? And what does he want to do? Army, Navy? What's up, bro? We got APOC in the house. What's going on, APOC? Some serve so that many never have to. It's not for most. You know my story, 8 security. I go in again right now if they needed me, regardless of what happened. Yeah, no, I know you would definitely go back. No, I was third-party civilian contractor. Gotcha. Hey, HS, thanks for the great smiles. Of course, City. City, you didn't tell me about your friend. Did he, I don't know if that was only a joke, but I was seriously asking, did he have any regrets, your friend? Or was that just a joke and I just missed it? Sorry, and I'm glad to see you back, City. And City, I didn't know whether I could share the whole discussion that we were having previously. Can I share that on here about, you know, what was going on, like the reason why you disappeared? Tell me your job. I'm in real estate and construction, Kick 67. And prior to that, I was in IT working for companies, and then eventually I did my own thing. So I'm 46 now. At 28 is when I quit my corporate job. Army, I believe that 2-year mandatory service for every citizen should be the norm. I don't know about that, man. Some of us are not built for that, man. You know, I feel like there are people that volunteer to do it. They need that discipline. They need that structure. You know, just like how Sarah's brothers, like, you know, that's what he wants to do. You know, that he feels like that's his calling, you know. But I think if we don't have enough, obviously, then we should be doing that. I remember when I was younger, my parents used to tell me, they used to be like, listen, we might get something in the mail and you might have to serve against your will. And I was terrified, man. I was like, man, me, you know, like if I have to serve, like I didn't mind it because they were so against it and I was rebellious. So I was like, I wouldn't mind the discipline. I also always wanted to hold a machine gun. You know, you think about like Rocky and like, not Rocky, but, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger or, so it just seemed cool. And I would always, like for Halloween, I would always be wearing, you know, army gear. When I was a kid, I loved the army. I wanted to be in the army. But then when I saw later on in life, like the impact it had on all these people, I was like, shit, man. I believe that 2-year mandatory service, Moondog, India has one of the world's most dominant, capable military forces in the world. We have numbers, but I mean, I don't know. I think India is more of they're less aggressive. So they're not looking to battle or anything. They try to resolve their issues by, but you could see that they're very passive is what I'm saying. Bro, don't realize he's jacked up himself. I'm in shape now, but I mean, if you would have seen me when I was younger, I was scrawny. I was not military worthy. Mark, really, like in Iraq, Agent Wolf, bro, you sound very ignorant. You are talking about average humans, not military. Agent, enlighten me. I don't mind being called out, but just teach me something, you know, like without name calling or anything. If I'm saying something wrong, I'm not saying it factually. I'm just sharing my opinion. So I'm assuming, and let me know if I'm wrong here, you're upset at the fact that I said Indians are not built for the military, correct? Am I right or wrong? Sound very ignorant. You're talking about the average human, not military. I feel like you would make a very great gynecologist. Walter White's beard. What's up, Walter White? Welcome to the live stream. Saudi, I woke up 8 hours ago. Bebop, no, because war is not to be waged on humanity just for assimilating to the Jew-Grow agenda. Walter, I do that as a side gig. A couch in there now. What are you going to do? Record next age, casting couch. You never know, John Smith. This channel is going places, man. Carvana has dibs on that couch. She still left her print over there. She marked her territory. Casting couch. My best friend, who I also named my firstborn, came out of the Marines with sort of death wish by non-stop drinking, but sure knew how to have fun. He damaged his liver and passed on his birthday, 3/29. How old did he get to live to? And my condolences to you, City. And shout out to your friend for his service. But how old was he when he passed? Schmelly Fish, what's going on, man? I could be a Navy SEAL. I'm a frogman. 2026. APOC, Moondog, absolutely. Please do feel free to say anything about me, HS. All right, guys. So remember, guys, the other day I was talking about spouses, and the topic was, you know, if your spouse is controlling you and feels like you're giving, you know, like you're spending too much time on YouTube, and where like they feel jealous that you're spending time on YouTube, you're enjoying something that you like, you're making friends, you're interacting, and they kind of want to take that happiness away from you. So I was having that conversation with City. So City had disappeared for a while. I didn't know that was the reason, but I think that was part of the reason why. But yeah, City, I had a whole session, a whole live stream about that, but without mentioning your name. Army, I believe, and yes, he went through an intense gym phase, so he's pretty buff. He just seems to want the community aspect of military life. No Navy SEAL is saying that shit on YouTube Live. I love our men and women in uniform. Wolfie woke up at what time? Start off with your volley firefighter, little guy. If we have presidents like Donald Trump, I will never advise someone to join the military. Why is that, Rakesh? I'm curious to know. And welcome, by the way. Good to see you, Rakesh. And can we try to say this? Can you try to phrase it so that it doesn't become a political chat? Because you guys know I don't like talking politics or religion. 50 likes, we hit 56, guys. Nobody knows how they're built, what they're capable of, until life gives them no alternative to find out. Rakesh, more people died on the Obama, Biden, Saudi around 3:15. It's up the whole day. City. Can we get a timestamp, guys? City, oh no, yes, there's a very high suicide rate for veterans. Yes, absolutely, very high. I want to lick the salt off those nuts in your snack bowl. We got Cuzzy Cuz. What up, Poco? Moondog. Jay, what's up, my brother? It was nice to meet the kiddos. Moondog, after Blue, Pit Viper in the house. Pit Viper, I'm still so confused, man, with what's going on with your name, man. You keep on switching it up on me. This is like the fourth one. Sarah, please try to convince him to switch to the Air Force if he's set on enlisting. Yeah, that might be smart, but I mean, I think that first consult with someone or several people that have been in the Air Force. Pit Viper, I'm good, cuz, and you. Pit Viper, didn't you change it? So I remember it was 666, Pit Viper 666. Then you changed it to something else. And now this is another one? Because I know you were blue yesterday and I didn't remove anything. So how are you not blue is what I don't get. It's just very sus. Elizabeth, yes, like Norway, Switzerland, South Korea, all are very structured, respectful, progressive societies. Bro, that's your opinion, not facts. Like I said, I never said it was a fact. I'm entitled to my opinion, you're entitled to yours. Do you know what's facts? Do you know NDA Academy, Gorkha Regiment, Parliament? Okay, agent, listen, first of all, you're getting defensive, all right? Not once did I say that anything I said was a fact. I'm entitled to my own opinion, and I'm sharing my opinion. This is not something that I'm trying to brainwash anyone or trying to convince you. I'm sharing my opinion. You're more than welcome to share your opinion as well, but don't get all defensive about it. You know, we don't get anywhere that way. You know, just be open-minded and try to be civilized and have a conversation without being like, oh, you're ignorant, you know, bro, that's your opinion. Like, just freaking have a conversation, and an intellectual conversation. Is it that difficult? Air Force, why is that? Elizabeth, appreciate you for popping in my live park. That's love. It's just gonna have to learn to share Carvana. Never. Jay, it's no problem. My brother Mark, Ravita Pandey, बहुत शुक्रिया आप आया. Jay Hind, आपका स्वागत. I'm chillin', Viper. Good day, Mark. Pit Viper, are you gonna fill me in on what's going on? Sarah Army, basically. Ravita, that's crazy. Hi, Billy. Schmelly Fish, hi, Pit Viper. Everyone's saying hi. Understood. I'll tell him that, Elizabeth. Thank you for the heads up. I'm really not well versed in this. Yeah, me neither. Thanks, HS. It was his 60th birthday. That's how he handled PTSD, was by drinking. Yeah, because a lot of them try to self-medicate, you know, because of all the stuff they've been through. And Moondog himself, he quit all that stuff, quit alcohol, quit cigarettes. I don't know if he still quit. Hopefully he did. What's the update on that, Moon? He died at the VA hospital where I worked. Damn, man, that is sad, man. That is very sad. 69 likes, everyone. 10:04, thank you for that. All right, I'm 3 minutes behind. I hope that you're well, Elizabeth. All right, someone's taking care of business. Anyways, I'm going toodles. All right, Agent Wolf, take care, man. I'm sorry we couldn't have a conversation, man. I really did want to hear your thoughts, you know, without you getting defensive, though. HS, I keep getting frustrated with YouTube constantly taking my subscribers away, so I keep deleting my channel. Pit Viper, you got to chill out, man. I mean, seriously, like, your channel is not going to grow if you keep on doing all this stuff. It happens, Viper. It's conspiracy. Like, we all been through it, you know. Thanks, H Security. Of course, Kyle. I don't need to be blue, HS. I'm over here trying to hit 50 subscribers. Dude, you're gonna get to it if you chill out, man. Like every one of us have had the same struggle as you have, you know? So it's not as if like you're kind of like one of those, think of yourself as like one of those kids that just wants to fast forward and get there, you know? You have to work your way there, you know? It's all about, you have to have that patience. You're doing the right thing. I know you got the hustle. Respectfully, opinion doesn't matter without facts. So, dude, share your opinion, you know, share your facts. I'm not saying that I'm not open to listening to what you're saying, you know, but let's have an intellectual conversation without you know, name calling or anything like that. He doesn't know, he doesn't know who won't hurt him. APOC, it's a whole new world. Sorry about your YouTube issue. I just want to know how he lost his blue. That's what I'm concerned about. Clean, sober, no cigarettes, no caffeine, no sugar. Dude, congrats, man. Congrats to that, Moondog. That's what you call discipline, brother. Okay, I'm ready to talk about uncircumcised penises now. Dude, that was hilarious, man. Those conversations just went, we went nuts with those, man. I couldn't stop laughing on the day stream. I mean, I was tearing up. That's how funny it was. Moondog, congratulations on your sobriety. All right, once we hit 60, we're going to move on to Kyle's. So guys, if you haven't, there's 19 of us here. Subscribe to Funky K. We're going to be chilling on his channel right after this. We're going to be on a StreamYard. I'll be there as well. Actually, I shouldn't say that out loud because then Mark won't join. PTSD is definitely not helped by opiates or alcohol. A psychiatrist and group therapy helps. Moondog, 777, Abraham Lincoln Sailors. Okay, USS Abraham Lincoln Sailors tried to jump overboard amid extended deployment. 250 days consecutively, Donald Trump is responsible. I'm confused. Why is he responsible for that? Carvana literally flirts with that. Sadia, she's just playing around. Thank you, Elizabeth and Laura, 8 Security. Of course, Moondog. Thank you, brother. More yes. My ass is grass. All right, Sadia, you're always invited. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. We're 3 away. Just 6 double taps on the screen will get us to 60. If you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps the algorithm. Plus, I think we only got 40 likes on the day live. Kyle Hardick and I are going to come together on your channel. But this would be a great topic to discuss on Kyle. Kyle, only if you're up for it, you know. It's your channel, your rules, brother. So whatever you decide. Because I know you have a lot to say on the topic, you know. And I do like discussing it. And then I had another question regarding the military. I don't want to put it up on here. I'm actually going to save it for when we're on. Well, here's a question that I wanted to ask Moon. I wanted to ask Trish. I wanted to ask Kyle. Do you guys think that the military did enough for you guys to support you afterwards? Like, do you feel like they should have done more, they did what was right, or they didn't do enough? Like, it's still screwed up in this day and age, in 2026. Hi, Hardik, bro, and everyone. What's up, Hafiz? Salam alaikum, Hafiz. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you, brother. Let's see. City HS, I have seen YouTube remove mod rights within the stream they were given. It seems another mod fact window open and not satisfied was the culprit. Wait a second. I've seen YouTube remove mod rights within the stream they were given. It seems another mod fact window open and not satisfied with the culprit. By the way, is Billy in here? Billy, are you still in here? Billy Elliott. What the fuck is the topic? Anything you want, man. But I just wanted to finish this conversation, but I wanted to be able to chat with you verbally about it. If you want to do it on StreamYard, if not, we could do it like on the phone later on or whatever. But the way she plays is wild, too risky. Dude, she's chilling, man. Am I not invited to come? You're always invited, man. Everyone's invited to come. I hit the all-time record today, over 130. Damn, Elizabeth, congratulations to that. How many hours were you on for, Elizabeth? But you have a lot of followers, you know, like you have a lot of loyal people waiting for you to go live. You make them starve. You make them drool. You do what singing wants to do. She leaves them hanging. And then she just shows up and everyone's like, Elizabeth's on. You funky, you are the topic. And I'm one of them too. You know, I like joining your live streams. You funky, you are the topic. Hot topic too, Moondog. They effed me. Okay, so they did. And you still would go back. That's pretty crazy, man. That's crazy. The lengths you would go to for your country. That's patriotism at its finest. I'm waiting for Rakesh to respond. Walaikum salam. I am good, bro. What about you? I'm doing fantastic, Hafiz. Hi, Moondog. My dear Billy. Where is Billy? I haven't seen him yet. You're hopping on StreamYard. Oh shit, my cardiologist just called. I have open heart surgery tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed. Now, actually, I'm busy. I'm gonna be going to watch paint dry, so I won't be able to attend the live stream, unfortunately. So, Mark, you enjoy yourself. I won't be there, right? CD Burlock. Sorry, HS, I had to catch this live. He cuts it randomly. All good, CD. Appreciate you coming back, brother. Mark, better let that heart fail. Moondog, I'm sorry you weren't appreciated for your service to this country. Yeah, it is sad in those cases, you know, where they you know, don't do right by you. Hey, Billy, I need you to take care of something for me. I was on, what's her name? Shani's, just earlier. It was after my live stream, and I'm hidden from her channel, man. Can you let her know, make her aware? Sadia, don't read my comments. APOC, I learned this trick, Mark. Never have an excuse, otherwise you might run out. Sadia, don't pay attention to me. Watch the host. Congrats, Elizabeth. Carvana, I can't help it. So that's not a no, Sadia. I think that all able-bodied men should serve 2 years between the ages of 18 and 25. Hey, arrogant swine, that's exactly what Mark said. Now, Mark's from Canada, and he was saying the same thing. But what is the reason behind that, arrogant? And Mark? HS, one woman in Texas during a summer live 2025 had 4K in the chat. That's freaking insane, man. Like when you are late for work, they say, be happy I got here. Sadia, don't judge me. My comments are for men only. Yeah, give her a break, Sadia. When I was 17, I wanted to be a chaplain for the army. Even went down to the base and took the battery test as well, but didn't pass. That was in 1998. Sup, James? Good to see you, brother. Welcome. Yes, sir, Shani. Okay, I will fix this and I can... But I'm curious to know who hid me, man. I don't know if it was intentional or unintentional, but I want them fired. No, I'm just kidding. How can we not watch you, Carvana? It's too hard not to. He would do it all again, even though it was difficult to get everything he was entitled to and earned. And believes everyone should serve automatic 4 years right out of high school. Damn. Well, tell him we all said thank you for his service. Trish. HS, this one host cannot unhide me, even he can't see my comments. What are you talking about? The host can't figure out how to unhide you? I know the way, CD. I know the way because I happen to run into that issue as well. Well, every able-bodied male citizen should be willing to serve their country, first off. Second, it would end any potential need for a draft. 3, everyone would be trained in the future. I don't feel like everybody's built for it. I mean, you could kind of say like, hey, you know, that's the point. Like we throw them in the military, but I mean, at this day and age, I mean, what we have done with this country, where we've gotten to the point where, you know, I mean, this is a very sensitive topic, so I want to say it respectfully. But you know how people can identify as different things and stuff, like it's pretty crazy. So we've already approached that point. It seems like it's going to be very difficult to go backwards now with the direction that we've already gone. APOC too hard for men, not women. Can I check a mod there? Can I time travel and see? I'm not sure how you could do it, Billy Elliot. Well, yeah, I'm not sure, man. It seems bizarre the channel owner can't see me. Well, CD, I know what it is, man. There's a way. I just got to. The reason why I'm not sharing it on here is not to be secretive. I just can't remember. But I remember BF Shivers. I had a problem, and the thing is that he had something going on or whatever. There's some sort of drama going on, and so I clicked on not interested or don't show me any more of this stuff. I didn't hide him. I just clicked on that, and because of that, I could not see him when he entered my chat. So he would only come in with this alt account. And then finally, after like a month, it took me to figure that out. After government, I'd give my last breath for freedom, family, friends, and strangers. I'd rather die free than live a slave. I know what evil exists everywhere. Guess what, HS? My boss appreciates me so much. They gave me a raise, a whole dollar raise. Sharing the good news. A dollar raise? Was it at least, did you get at least a title raise, Natasha? And you know what, you got to put down your foot. This is the thing, in the corporate world, you have to speak up. You set up that meeting, you handle it professionally. First, practice in front of the mirror, practice with your friends, Google it, chat GPT it. How do I ask for a raise? You have to sit down with your boss. You have to go through this. This is the part of the corporate culture. And if you don't, you know, you're going to fall behind, you know, and you have that sit down, you say, hey, listen, you know, I really enjoy my, I've been here for this long. I really enjoy working here. I feel like I bring a lot to the table, and, you know, and then you ask for that raise, you know, however you want to phrase it. But you should. Sometimes I take a 5-minute nap on your live, H. James, you and everyone else. In 1980, at age 15, I wanted to learn to fly a helicopter. Joining the Army would have been the only affordable way. Her comments are unskippable. Yes, it is. He loved it and said thank you, and it was his pleasure. Sadia will enjoy, don't judge. Corvana, let it go now. She already knows it's all good. I mean, I feel like now you're just kind of poking. I just don't want any drama over here. Yeah, but there is a thing called military-industrial complex, like Eisenhower said. Hi, Sadia, arrogant. There's a bigger conspiracy to bring up. It deals with the draft Vietnam and why they ended the draft. HS, 2 years of mandatory service creates a cohesive, dedicated, and respectful society. Norway, Switzerland, and South Korea. I don't know, I wouldn't be opposed to it. But like I said, because of where we took it already, I feel like it'd be very difficult to go that route. Your question, yes, I'd do it all over again. I would tell people what to expect and not sugarcoat it, like recruiters like to do. My recruiter didn't prepare me for all that I went through. Exactly. So it's kind of like, what was that show, that TV show, where kids, you know, they warned kids about going to jail, and they're prisoners already there. I forgot what you call it. But I feel like you should be getting, advice or second opinions from people who actually served. Okay, I would join the military if the food was better. I'm almost unparalleled capacity for sound judgment, dramatically fancy Carvana. We left Vietnam because of protests of people draft easier. Natasha's life, congrats. I can help you fix that H security if you need it. The hidden account. Oh no, I already fixed it. I figured it out. It's CD that has an issue. I will ask her, Hardik. She might know. I will tell her first thing when I see her. If I figure it out, I will tell you in a short, the oldest one. Sounds good, Billy. Thanks a lot, brother. Yeah, I don't think I was intentionally hidden. I mean, like, I'm usually always on Shani's, and I don't say anything inappropriate. You already know me by now. Rosie gave permission, but then again, the things that I say on my live are a different story. So, you know, today got a little inappropriate with all the penis conversation and all that stuff. So it got a little chaotic. Rosie gave permission. I am a lucky man. Congratulations, APOC. Permission for what though? What are we talking about here? I don't ask for raises. My performance speaks volume. No, it doesn't work that way, Natasha. You can't just go based on your performance. That's the way I used to think when I was younger. And then somebody taught me that. And then I was like, shit, it actually works, you know? You know, at one job where I got double what I was making before, just by a conversation. And thanks to that person for like educating me on that. HS, you mean Google did it like commercials? Don't send me. Gotcha. By ending the draft, they aren't working. By ending the draft, they aren't working with people forced to be there, who will inherently question orders and reason. With 100% volunteer force, they don't do that as much. That makes sense. That does make sense. I like that. Not everybody's built for it is a lame excuse. You adapt to the service. They don't adapt to stupid personnel. You don't serve, no access to public services. So they privatize. But let's be realistic. You know that's not going to happen. That's never going to happen. Realistically speaking, it's impossible for it to happen in the US. So they privatize the military by ending the draft. If we had mandatory service, those service members would question their higher ups. More conflicts they don't agree with, we were less likely to join. Hey, Trish, scared straight. Thank you, CD. That's what I was talking about. Appreciate that. That was going to bother me, man. It was like one of those unanswered questions. Mark, I disagree. People don't have to serve. Watch your implicit bias. Mark, does that apply to females as well? That's a good question. Yeah, what you got for that, Mark? What are my implicit biases? Natasha, I know you're a woman, bruh. Cheryl, what's going on, Cheryl? Welcome to the live stream. Guys, how far behind am I? I'm officially starting an orgy Discord channel. All women are invited. You got permission for that? There's 2 separate block lists, YouTube Studios and the others. Yes, the Google account block list is the one I was talking about. That's the one where that person was blocked, and I had to unblock them from that. So it had nothing to do with YouTube. You gotta talk to the higher ups to get a raise, 100%. And if you sit down and you handle it correctly, never compare your salary to what someone else is getting. That's an invalid argument. Elizabeth, absolutely every citizen in the country's mandatory service. You go to UNI, it's one of the year. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't, UNH, is anyone invested in United Healthcare? They are doing fantastic. May I come in, sir? Yes, you are always welcome, Shraddha. How are you and how is everything? Without giving up too much information, how is everything? Fill me in, Shraddha. Good to see you. APOC, can I be your managing mod on your orgies? And me too, I want to be a managing mod too, APOC. Kyle and I, and Carvana. Hi Funky, how Mark, how was your day? My role, Unk, anybody between the ages of 18 and 25. So he means females too, guys. Females as well. No, I wouldn't want my daughters doing that. I didn't work so hard so that they have to serve in the military. I don't want them going through that. That I feel like is, I don't support that. I'm canceling those orders. That's never happening, Mark. If it's for the males, I could somewhat agree, maybe, but not for females. 10:25, 10:26. All right, I'm only a minute away. I know you don't think so, HS, but I've been very successful this way. I know what you're saying, but I don't grovel for position. I fight my way to the top through perseverance. Natasha, whatever works for you, that's your method, and you stick with it. Everyone's different. But you're telling me you only got $1 raise, so what the heck, you know? Like, I mean, I feel like you just contradicted yourself. You're like, I know you don't think so, HS, but I've been very successful this way. I know what you're saying, but I don't grovel for position. I fight my way to the top through perseverance. So you've been persevering and you got a $1 raise that you just mentioned, which I didn't know about until you mentioned. You know what I mean? If 70% of your military forces disagree with the government, who do you think is going to win? The government mitigated this potential threat after Vietnam. You know who's missing? Okay, we got Shraddha. Shraddha hasn't told me how she's feeling or how she's doing. And I'm missing Rakesh. Where's Rakesh? He was supposed to respond. Okay, we need to get rid of the military altogether. Hardik, I was just joking. Okay, got it. I hope she's okay with it. I know she's playing. Okay, got it. Maybe I misunderstood Sadia. I just didn't want any friction amongst you two because I like both of you. James, Natasha, where is my cookie, sis? Cookie is MIA, guys. We don't know where Cookie went. I think she has a stalker of some sort. I mean, you know, it sucks. I messaged her already, but I mean, I don't get it. I don't get what happened. But I know that Fart Baby is crying right now in the fetal position and yelling out Cookie. Unc, I don't disagree, but politics makes that impossible. I've only called in 3 times in 4 years. Damn, Natasha. That's why you got a full $1. Sadi, you know I'm being serious. All I know is I'm just craving tacos. I'm invested in my poop. They're always going down in the crapper stock market. I think that women should be able to join if they want, never force. Exactly. Never force. It should be voluntarily. And I do not think women under any circumstances belong in combat situation. 100% agree with that. Dancing Lobster, thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. My father served. Thank your father for his service. Appreciate it. My father served for 25 years, and I've met many, many vets who regret joining. They entered to protect people, but learned it was about protecting the earths. 1%. I put a heart on that one. Served 25 years. I met many. By the way, Dancing Lobster, was he in the Army? Was he in the Navy? And that's what Moondog was saying as well. Like, so he served as well, but he felt like the next question besides this one was, do you think vets are compensated or supported enough for their service? You know, and that was one of the questions. And he said, Moondog said himself, he was like, no, definitely not. Some people said yes. Let's see, I think that women should be able to join if they want, never forced, and I do not think women under any circumstance belong in combat situations. I agree with you, Arrogant. I'm 100% with you. I know some women definitely want to do it, and if they voluntarily want to do it, but I don't feel like women should be forced to be in combat, at all. So no military for females and Nancy boys. Now I'm going to take my second drips. Got it, Shraddha. And Shraddha, you feeling better? $1 raise for us wage slaves is a huge raise, H. She didn't say $1 an hour. She said $1. Did she say $1 an hour, a dollar increase? And I didn't mean that in a condescending way, Elizabeth. What I was trying to say, sometimes I'm misunderstood, so I hope you don't think that I was saying it in like a condescending way. I was just trying to share some information just in case it helps someone else. I didn't want to. I thank you to whoever's spamming the hearts. Appreciate it. I just didn't want to not say anything, and imagine she did take that advice and she did get a raise. I'm sure she would be thankful for that. So please don't think that I was saying that it's not, it's such a minor thing or anything, but what I meant to say was that I feel like it is imperative to ask for a raise. Nobody is voluntarily going to just give it to you. So you're okay with other families losing daughters to protect yours? No, I'm not saying that I'm okay with losing anyone. I don't want anyone to lose their daughters, but I'm saying that if they voluntarily want to do it, let them do it. They should be allowed to make that decision on their own, but I don't think women should be forced into being in the military. Let's put that up right now. We'll take that up with the chat. All right. Let's see I want to know what everyone else thinks. I was going to end this one. This is going to be a quick one, right? How do I phrase this? Hang on. How do I phrase this? If the U.S. forced No, I don't know how to phrase it with the character limit. Mark, can you think of a way to phrase it so that we can get a... So you're okay with other families losing daughters? Like I said, I'm not okay with anyone losing any family member to protect others or anything. But I mean, it is that's what the military does, right? They're sacrificing themselves. They go into it knowing that they're sacrificing themselves for their country. They have money for the military, but not the poverty, like Tupac said. Saudi, of course, yes. Now I finally got to Dancing Lobster's message. Thank you, Dancing Lobster, and welcome. And thank your dad for his service. Mark, can you talk? Hang on. Can you talk to you in private? No rush. All is good. Just a question about something we chatted about before. I know Lobster. Hi, everyone. What's up, Kimchi? Kimchi, I was talking to Billy earlier. Somehow I got blocked on Shani's live stream. I was chatting with you. I jumped on right after my live stream. I was saying hi to Billy and to Kimchi, and none of you guys were responding. I was like, what the hell is going on? I am in purgatory. Let's talk about bidets. 63 likes, 65 likes. Thanks a lot, guys. I am going to be ending the live stream now, guys. I just want to get to the bottom of the chat. I'm going to shout out the members, and then I'll be ending, and then we're going to be jumping on to Funky K's live stream, which is right there at Funky K. So please sub up to him, and we will be doing a panel on his channel. Well, Mark and him will be doing a panel. The bum gun. By the way, I live streamed this morning at a park, not just my house. Oh, that's awesome, James. Congrats, man. You know, I was hoping when I said that to you, you didn't take any offense to it. It is just, I have to turn on notifications for you now. Now that I know that you're streaming in other locations, because I like it when I see other things besides a screened window. My father was in the Navy in Vietnam. He was very offended at the abhorrent treatment of vets returning home from war. One of my best friends from childhood was a Marine. He used GI Bill to earn himself 2 PhDs, one in particle physics and the other in computational mathematics. No student debt. Wow, man, that is awesome, arrogant. I will find you in the comments when you're hard experience, no problem. Billy Elliott, you're not, are you on Discord? If not, join the Discord and you can private message him there. Willie's Desert, what's going on, Willie? Good to see you, brother. I am a veteran and I support the young men who join. Yes, but Willie, the question was, would you advise the young ones to join? Like, let's just say, you know, they came up to you and they're like, hey, you know, Uncle Willie, you know, I'm thinking about joining the military. Would you say, yes, definitely do it? Or would you say, I advise against it, but if you really want to, then do it? Would you kind of sway them in any direction in specific? CDHS, I just saw a guy on PBS, he wrote the book, 4-Hour Work Week. He helped Uber get started, got paid mostly in pre-IPO options like the owner. Screenshot this, please. I can't because my button is blocked on here, so I can't even screenshot on this one. But I could take a picture of it using this one, if this phone works. CD, you're gonna have to send it to me in a short in the comments, and I'll definitely take a look at it. Yes, sir, Willie. Let's see. My dad also in the Vietnam War served in a hospital in Houston. We got APOC, we got Kimchi. The government is okay at supporting vets. Things are getting better. Yeah, it seems like it, Willie. That's what I was talking about earlier. That, you know, I was telling everybody about a story about, you know, I play tennis every Monday, and 2 weeks ago there was this guy, and he was telling me that he picked up, he started taking golfing lessons, and long story short, he was getting those lessons for free because the government was providing it to him because he served in the military and he has PTSD, so they feel like it's therapeutic. And I was like, damn, you know, finally the government is doing something to help the people that protected, you know, that sacrificed their life. Fart Baby in the house, man. Where you been, brother? Where have you been, Fart Baby? You have been missed. India came in here. They were all asking for you. They're like, where is Fart Baby? Yo, sorry, I was getting busy. Oh, good, Fart Baby. Am I just a girl saying no to military? My foreskin piss balloon got into a pool ball size after your stream. I should probably clean the toilet seat. If they chose to subject themselves, why do I need a shower after these late night streams? Because it gets hot and heavy in here, APOC. Hello, Mark. Funky, did you retract your message because you aren't going live? He's going live. He's definitely going live. I just need to end soon. I just need to get to the bottom of this. Funny because all of us, guys, we're all going to be going to Funky K's channel right down here. I have him pinned down here. We're going to be hanging out over there right after this live stream. So you guys are all welcome to join. Please sub up if you haven't. Funny because I always thought that he also went to the country of Vietnam, but Dad recently told me no. Those were training areas in Houston that look like Nam from the photo book. Oh shit, that's crazy, man. Hey, Willie, Rakesh. Finally, Rakesh, I've been waiting for an answer. God has made wars so that American military can learn world geography. Japan, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, Venezuela. World tour is not complete yet. Yo, but Rakesh, you never answered my question, man. I wanted to pick your brain and try to understand it a bit. Have a good night, H. I'm collaborating with Matt. Stop by H this Thursday. Sounds good, James. Check you out later, brother. Have a good night. Thank you for always supporting the channel. Fart Baby Mark, I'm worried about your hood and how you're abusing your sack. Yo, Fart Baby, you would have had a lot of fun on the day live, man. It was some funny stuff, man. It was a good watch. I don't usually recommend watching my recordings because I don't find them to be that interesting. But today's was I was cracking up so much I had to shut off the camera. That's how bad it was. But Fart Baby, are you gonna join Funkies? We're gonna see you on there. And how about Schmelly Fish? We need to stay out of wars. I agree. Hardik, you probably got banned by someone. Yeah, I think so. I got a hater, Sadia. City Emerald, a good one, HS. I will do a deep dive tomorrow, H. I will ask her to check. Thank you, Billy. I'd hear Kyle's answer. Is his a YouTube Funky K? Yes, so if you go to the search field on YouTube and type @Funky K, you can sub up to his channel. Damn, I was getting sucked and I missed a lot. Dude, you came in too late, brother. Mondays, I'm usually on late, but today I didn't have tennis because the new season starts next week. The season ended last week, so that's why I'm here today on a Monday. Usually I'm at tennis and then I join in at around 11:30. How about are men and women equal? And if so, why do we coddle them like children? That's a good question, man. That is a good question. What was his, I feel like putting that up, but I mean, that's something that we're gonna have to put up on Kyle's because I do wanna end this live. I wanna jump on his. We've been on for 1 hour and 43 minutes. What was his name? But I do wanna freaking take a screenshot of that one. Hang on, just in case we don't get to it on Kyle's, at least I could put it back on here. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go, I got it. Let me make sure the picture is clear so I could read it. Yeah, I can read it. All right, let's see. What was his name, Fart Baby? It's time to blow the channel through your farts. People were missing your farts. APOC, women specifically. Good to see you guys. HS, I'm going to sub for you. Everybody have a good evening, night. Hey, Arrogant, thanks so much, brother. I'm going to... and hopefully, see you guys. Have a good night. Have a good night, Arrogant, and we'll check you out on the next one, man. That was good, man. You shared some good. That was good interaction. I say yes to join. It was good for me. Carvana, thanks you. Beautiful, appreciate it. Her name was Mama Billy, and I rode her like an old bull. Her starfish is worn out, Billy. Arrogant swine, good one. He has a new boyfriend, Elizabeth the Arrogant. Don't know. Believe Kikarenga. Hey Michael, what's going on? Michael, welcome to the live stream. Like the like button, guys. We're almost to 70 likes. 70 likes. We've never hit 70 likes on this channel in history. If you guys can make that happen, that would be awesome. 3 likes away. I am learning something new language now. That's awesome, Michael. Congratulations on doing that. Yes, thank you for all who served our country in freedom. City, that link is not live, dead link. APOC, you subscribe to me. For the record, Fart Baby, I was not one of those people asking where you were. She had to clarify that. See the brother actor, you know, man. Sandy Kid, love your videos, dude. Don't see a pin. Kimchi, you don't see the pin on the bottom? At Funky K. At Funky K. Very easy to remember. FUNKYK. There you go. It's Funky K, that Funky K channel, Funky K time. He's funnier than crap. Sandy, APOC, everyone's saying, okay, am I almost to the bottom? The Queen Therapy Center volunteer had a weekly session of vets with PTSD paid for by the government. And was it always like that, or is that something new, Mark? Did they just start that? And that must be, that's got to be a Canadian thing. I can't get on the day live because I'm an adult with a real job, Billy. Listen, all right, I'm an adult too, and I live stream, but I finish work early, and I'm in construction as well, all right? You can't simply say, listen, I can't make it because I'm busy with work. Mark, what did you do with those horses? He's still got his horse. Still got his horse. Mark, it's Canada. I'm getting on that live and causing chaos. All right, I'm looking forward to it, Fart Baby. I'm going to cause some chaos with you, man. Take care, everyone. I won't be around tomorrow, so I'll see you on Wednesday. Kimchi, where are you going? Oh, that's right. You did mention. So I responded to you, Kimchi. So that's funny. That's the part where you couldn't see. I was like, oh, good luck on your date. Have a great time. And I can't remember what else I wrote. But anyway, where are you going, though? I didn't remember the reason why you're not around. If you can share. If not, it's all good. Have a good night. Kimchi, thanks for always joining. You're great company. Don't worry, Hardik. I will definitely join Kyle's stream. You don't need to stress about that. Thanks a lot, Sadia. I kind of figured you'd be there. Fart Baby, I was a horse wrangler and along with one of the ponies. Am I almost at the bottom? DC Anime. What's going on, DC? Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Aap kaise ho? Bahut shukriya aap aaya. We got 72 likes, guys. We did it. That's a record, guys. Thank you all. Later HS, there's no pin, by the way, no biggie. I don't know why. I see him. Oh, it's because he retracted his message. He retracted that old message and then it removed his own pin. Why he retracted it is beyond me. Yo, Kyle, can you message something real quick? Jump to Kimchi, my girlfriend, antiques. Kyle, just write something, anything. Number 73. Thank you, Kimchi. Kimchi, I hope you didn't use your alt accounts because I hope this is a legit 72 likes. Kimchi is getting a foreskin reattachment surgery after your early life. All right, guys, I am going to be ending this live stream. I do want to do a quick shout out to all the members, but this time I want to get the ones that Kyle also got the last time we were on. So just give me a moment so we are all on the same page. Just give me a moment. Membership. And where do I go? See your members. All right, guys. Ready? Shout out to Winston D'Souza, Kamat Nagendra, Raj of God, Samantha is Sam, Curious Georgia, Jivan, JJ Nath, Anand, Fambao, Alaska, BF Shivers, Dirty Chef, Kapil Yadev, Mystic Mirage, Maya, Vayu Kapoor, Shivani, Singing All Day, Plant Chick, 501 Leland, Hands of Seed, Artful, Carolyn, Rose Quartz, Sarah, MST, Funky K. We're going to be all hanging out over there, so make sure you do sub up. Indigo Hugh, Papa Smurf Ron, Doug from MD, Turtle Wax, Ratlink, Be My Guest, Vijay, APOC, Samuel, Justin, Mercanitos, Elizabeth from Texas, Aries, Chris, Trish, Mark, Blue, and my old friend Matt. Guys, love and respect to all of you. Have a good night. We're all going to be jumping on there. Actually, no good night. I take that back. We're going to be jumping over there. We're going to be hanging out at Funky K. So we'll catch you over there. Everyone in India, Bahut shukriya, sab aya, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, aapka swagat. And guys, I'll catch you on Kyle's. See you later. Love and respect to all of you.